Be sure to check out the Moving Iron podcast with Casey Seymour and Machinery Pete, with new episodes released every Thursday. You can find Moving Iron on all the popular podcast platforms, plus agweb.com and Farm Journal's YouTube channel.
Welcome back to Tractor Tales, folks. This week we're headed to the Lone Star State to check out a Farmall A.
It's been in the family since it was new. It's actually a cultivation A. We use it to cultivate roses and cotton. It originally, in 1946, it was delivered to the International Harvester Company in Lubbock, Texas. This is a one-row tractor. So it sat out there on the lot for almost a year and they couldn't sell it. The rumor is that it was delivered to Lubbock, Texas by accident because everything out there is two-row or bigger. Someone picked the tractor up and brought it into East Texas. My uncle convinced my grandfather to purchase this tractor because my grandfather grew roses and cotton and he done all the farming with mules. And when they delivered it in the later part of the evening. It was still daylight. My dad was 10 years old at the time. And he told me he was there when they unloaded this tractor off the trailer. The first thing he did, he jumped on the tractor and he started driving it. He drove the tractor on up through dark until it ran out of gas. And he told me that was probably one of the biggest highlights of his life, was to be able to drive this tractor because, I mean, they had only had mules and stuff. My grandfather used the tractor, and then my dad, as he got older, he used the tractor and grew roses and such. As I came along, I started using the tractor. My daughter actually drove this tractor in the field. She would drive it low gear while we throwed corn in. Then my granddaughter drove the tractor, and so it's been driven by 5 generations of Roselles. I actually have a picture taken around 1968 when I was around 10 years old of my grandmother sitting on this tractor in the rose field with me standing behind the tractor and her looking back. She was plowing roses with this tractor.
Thanks, Greg. Well, as we told you last weekend on the show, even though USDA's net farm income picture indicates it could be one of the best years on record, that is not the case for crops. Cotton farmers say this could actually be one of the worst years on record, even calling it the death of agriculture for some. So why is it so bad, and what can be done to save the American cotton industry and cotton farmers across the country? That's our Farm Journal report next.
You're watching U.S. Farm Report. Trusted, timely, tradition.